I think that we're all having experiences in relations to some of these things that were said and shared, even if we don't think so directly. That's the thing about it. And we want to recognize that part within ourselves. So I am doing that as an example with Val's story, talking about very similar teenager, high school, playing basketball, exactly the same, except for my experience was with the immigrant and Black African American or Mexican even. As I recall, we had Sepavita was his name. And we had these guys who were scholarship students. What happened to me was I went to the high school that I was in my town the first year. It was a very, very good high school. But my grades were poor. My concentration was on sports and pretty much anything but wanting to student-fy, even though I can be a good student if I wanted to be. Anyway, I went to, instead of me continuing with that high school, I went to this prep school, they're called, where many of the people have very well-to-do. And in my town where I grew up, there were no foreigners or Black people to speak of. A rare few. And when I went to this prep school, we had imported the Black players in particular from the cities, and we had a very, very good team, which I played with and on. And we actually went to a championship finals, semifinals, of the entire multi-state area and New England, and lost to the team that won. And I made friends with these Blacks and etc. because I liked them, but also it was that was a challenging experience. And I would take all kinds of ribbing, and my ignorance was strong, and I had no idea really of the background that they were coming from, but I did have a compassionate point of view and an accepting point of view, even if I was given a hard time, not spectacularly, but I understand what Val means, and that's what we do when we go into new ground. You're going to run into all kinds of disagreements and individuals who aren't exactly in the mold that you think and would, let's say, be taught to be accepting of. That is, I was taught to be accepting of others and races and sexual or any other attribute, generally speaking. It wasn't that these ideas were necessarily accepted, like gayness or something like that, but this was an opportunity and I recognized it. We had very few women at the school, so there were a lot of challenges with learning about that, which I hadn't been given any real training in, let's say, except for the respect aspect of people, of all people. And so that's how I related that, Val. And I guess I was going to just write it to you, but here I just shared it. So thank you. And that's, there's something else, but it's not coming to mind to share at the moment. Some dreams that we've been sharing.